Workload.
What's the word?
You know, I'm getting to it. You know how it is. Taking my little break real quick. I just finished editing some video and shit.
Breaks? Nigga, ain't no breaks. What the fuck you talking about breaks?
Come on, man. As much as I scream workload, I gotta relax for a minute, man.
Man, look, you can relax without taking a break, though. You know what I'm saying?
How is that supposed to go?
It's supposed to go like you can relax, but you do the shit that soothes you. So relax. As long as you're still streaming and everything while you relaxing, you still getting that check. You still getting to the workload. You still got your feet up. You trying
to catch me sleep on live, bro? You trying to catch me sleep on live? Hey, low key though. It's some people out there that be live streaming while they sleep and they be snoring and shit. I was thinking about doing it low key. That'll get you to a million subscribers fast. But I was like, nah.
Nigga, they call the episode sleep apnea, nigga.
On everything.
This motherfucker sleep apnea.
Yo, that'd be crazy, bro. Yeah, that's real. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm still dealing with that sleep apnea. I
was supposed to do my test the other day. I was supposed to get the shit to do my test the other day. I ain't did it yet. Yeah. I've been like real big on my health stuff right now. Like we're trying to be healthy.
Yeah.
You know, the doctor told me I was like borderline diabetic. You know, I need to get it in control right now before, you know, stuff get where it is. So I'm back on the keto diet. Full-fledged and working out 4 times out of the week.
Right.
You know.
Nah, for real. I've been working on getting more sleep. Of course, eat better, but you know how it is when you're in the lab cooking. But, you know, just getting my rest, man, like really trying to, you know, compartmentalize the work that I do every day. Like, you know what I mean? So, no, I feel it, but... Shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Let me be a dumb nigga for a second, right?
Uh-huh.
I hear this word a lot, and I don't know the meaning. But shit, what the fuck do compartmentalize mean? Like, what do that mean?
Okay. So
I think people use it and don't know the meaning.
So, man, listen. as niggerish as I am, my vocabulary is pretty strong, but. All you got to do is think about compartment, like, right? If you think about compartment, it's always like a little section that you know, like car compartment, like, you know, that's in the car on the passenger side. It's a little section that allows you to put like your papers in there, put a Glock in there, whatever, you know what I mean? So when you say compartmentalize, that means all you're doing is taking an idea or something physical or whatever, and you're putting it into a section, you're categorizing it into a particular section or box. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Yeah. So if somebody say that they compartmentalizing their ideas, that means they sorting them out. They sorting it all out. You know what I mean?
All right. So I'm just saying. When I hear big words, I learn to be asking questions now. I'll be like, yeah, that's what's up. And don't be knowing what the fuck that shit.
Hey, listen. For me, it's like, and it's funny because living on the East Coast, you know, and listening to a lot of East Coast music, you know, niggas use big words. Now, I don't use that for that reason, but I do understand the concept of like, yeah, sometimes you got to expand your vocabulary as much as possible. And I really do it to keep from cussing. Because I fuck around and, you know, man, put the shit over there in the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
that shit sound easy. That sound like easy. That sound like that's like direct instructions. Like, put the shit in the shit. It's like and what you mean.
Right, but if I say something like that, like only my hood people know and understand what that means. You feel me? So, you know, and then especially like, you know, me doing music and dealing with the music business and reading contracts and all that type of stuff. You just pick up on things. You pick up on words. You pick up on terms. And it just kind of stick with you. What I don't like, though, let's get this out the way. What I don't like is that motherfucking demure word. I hate that shit. Demure. You know that shit that's going around on TikTok and all the Instagram shit where the girls be like...
Using this sentence.
First off, I don't even know what that truly means. I don't even know what it truly means, bro. I don't. But, huh?
That's probably the reason why I like all my shit simple. I like my complicated music, but I love me some Sexy Red.
On everything. So
I know the lyrics and shit, but one thing I'm gonna say this right now because he's the first person I'm talking to after the first interview I'm talking to our conversation we're having today. But I'm gonna miss me some Fat Man Scoop.
On everything, man. Come on, man. Hey, listen. Let me say this. You remember when we was, a couple years ago, we was getting back to the music shit, and you remember we was in the studio and we was playing records. This is when we downloaded I downloaded the what's the DJ program, man? Not Serato.
I can't even.
I forgot, but I downloaded that, and I always put my music. And you remember we used to be in the studio with all the homegirls and whatnot, and we literally, you used to be on the mic, you sound just like Fat Man Scoop, bro. And your energy, I'm not 100% alike, but your energy of how you approached it, you remember I told you, I'm like, dude, you should start doing that because we need more people to liven up the energy of the parties and the music and stuff like that. And then Fat Man Scoop was the example because he would, as soon as he scream on the record, it's going crazy. It's finna go crazy.
When I tell you, it's it's for a chance. I say, I've been a part of the DJ could go away, the music could, remember a house party, and I might hit the table and the music go loud, I'll be like, stop hitting my fucking table. Right. Hit the table, and one thing is, my life is, when my life have a part in my life where it's when Uncle Luke came out and said all these people owe some money, I probably owe that nigga some money to me because I straight be like, damn it, I'm with that.
Right.
Don't stop, let me see you. That's them are two of the little chants that I do, but they be like, mix track. That's my other shit.
Yeah.
When I go through I never knew you got the whole nigga bitch right on. I can't hear y'all. That's my shit. They're more like my lanes when it comes down and turning it up and getting the party.
Man, when I tell you the clubs will miss that, man. Oh man.
Yeah, the fucked up thing is these young, even the younger generation, they don't really even understand the name. They don't understand the DJ, the voice. Many times if you told me I should do that, I should but I'm gonna tell you, there's a part about Fat Man Scoop where I can mimic his voice and his mannerism, but my respect for what somebody does that makes me want to mimic their voice and their mannerism, the respect that I have for and how this fat dude with a big nose and was married to his wife and did the show and all this stuff. What was it? This man was a DJ. He could talk. He stood a presence and test of time. He never was rich as Jay-Z. But that motherfucker was just it's him. It's people like him, Biz Marquis. It's people like fucking DJ K Slay. Mm-hmm. And that's just the realm of DJ / rap / that man. It's you can't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know you a New York nigga. I know you a New York nigga. But I can tell you how many times I don't like Phonk Flex. Right?
Hey man, stop hating Phonk Flex, B.
I'm not hating. He's not my cup of tea.
Right.
But I could listen to a K Slate interview all day long. But if you tell me you did an interview with Phonk Flex, I can't hear it.
Well, but see, that's the thing. Phonk Flex didn't make his name per se interview. He is a radio DJ. His thing is to drop exclusives. That's his thing. Just like Envy, his strength is camaraderie, conversation, and then the music. K Slay is, interviews, street culture, drama, stuff like that. Like, they all had they different type of, energies a part of what made them so great. So I do agree with you. Like, a Funk Flex interview was not really an interview because that's not his strong suit. But somebody like for instance, like DJ Head is a great interviewer. Although he's a great club DJ, but his strength is radio interviews and the clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, really rocking a crowd. Everybody got their different thing. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you.
One thing, I'm glad that you brought up DJ Head, because I'm going to tell you nothing. Because you called me at the right time. I got a hot take right now, right? Academics better watch his fucking mouth.
He better watch his mouth.
He better watch his motherfucking mouth.
Listen.
Don't get me wrong. Head is a friend. Have nothing but love and respect for Head. And he's an asshole. But it is, you can be both.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you like this. That nigga, that little fat motherfucker better watch his motherfucking mouth. Because he's pissing me off about this shit.
Listen.
I don't give a fuck what he got, but he better. I ain't never want to be a street nigga again until now.
Well, this is what I will say. First off, I fuck with Academics for his content. His content is hilarious. And he is one of the very rare people in the industry right now that give you deep dives that you can appreciate. Whether you like the outcome or not, he give you the deep dives. But I will say this. DJ Head is a different type of animal when it comes to breaking things down. Because the one thing that I can say is that I feel like both of them, for their own reasons, they're representing two sides of the culture, right? And I'm not saying either one is right or wrong. Like this is not good and evil.
No, I'm going to tell you, this nigga's wrong.
I'm
going to tell you, when the nigga got online and told him suck his dick, nigga, I got a problem with that.
Okay, so that I agree with you with, because the SMD is never a good thing on no circumstances. I'm just talking about let's take the nuances of talking shit out the equation.
Okay, for sure.
DJ Head and Academics is a good versus, bro. It's a good versus because Academics is considered at the top of the content game in terms of like overall big celebrity, big music, things like that. DJ Head is elite when it comes to this is the culture that we're supposed to be paying attention to, and this is the culture that we need to bring forth, and these are all of the things that we need to really focus on. So it's to be perfectly honest, and it may sound crazy, but this is our true Kendrick versus Drake part 2. This is the part 2, bro. DJ Head versus Academics is the part 2, or I would say the content version of Kendrick versus Drake. Because of the time. Telling you.
You hit that motherfucker on the head, like you hit it right on point. Because I'm gonna say this. This right here is the first time I'm gonna say this shit since the 90s. This officially marks the East versus the West again. You did it.
Yeah.
I'm saying it.
Yeah. In a positive light. In the best part of it. Like it could have been crazy. But I think at the same time, like you gotta remember, the West Coast artists are making better music. They're ready to drop. The South, they got something to say. They're gonna start making better music. The East Coast is like, nigga, you ain't finna forget about us. And they start making dope shit. Matter of fact, the East Coast got the best roster of female artists, in my opinion. In my opinion, the East Coast got the best roster of female artists. I'm sorry.
Hold up, nigga. I don't. First of all, I logged in and answered the call because I heard this was a podcast type shit or whatever. But since we going into our real life conversation, because we talk on a fucking daily,
this is what we do.
Literally, sometimes 5 fucking times a day, and I don't know why.
Right.
But East Coast got the better roster of female rappers. Are you tripping?
They got 2 of the best. The 2 top, 1 and 2, is on the East Coast. Nicki and Cardi. What are we talking about?
Nicki done.
First off, the what did you call? What do they call them? The Barbies. What do they call them? That's never over.
The Barbs.
The Barbs is never over.
They over because now they over because one was the facts. One of the Barbs is suing her, and then the second, they all with Angel Reese because she got some Barbs now. It's over.
nah. Hey, yo, shout out to Angel Reese, dog.
I love Angel Reese. Angel Reese from Chicago was one of my favorites, and Rakita Jackson from LA Squad.
Rakita Jackson, I believe in that. Yo, listen, WNBA low key better than the NBA.
Nigga, high key.
I'm telling you.
First of all, remember they used to say the memes is like, oh, well, Gabe had a famous line. He was like, all the hoes looking at the NBA draft to see who the fuck they about to go get next. I'm looking at the motherfucking WNBA draft like a bird, like, yep, I need her. Like right now, they got another one coming. Juju, she at USC, she popping.
Yeah.
But Drinka, she at Oregon right now. She went from North Carolina to Oregon. She popping. That's gonna be the next one. It's a couple of them, bro. They popping right now.
They doing their thing, man. They doing their thing. Man, listen.
But that shows the slate. See, we talked about female rap, and mind you, I'm gonna tell you, the South got I don't know. The South got the best female group of women right now. I'm gonna say that, but
I don't believe.
Cardi's a legend. For sure. Cardi's up there with MC Light and Remy Ma. Put her in that category. She's a legend.
MC Light just dropped her new video too called "Thank You." Chrissy's daughter Tori, she in the video. It's fire.
I seen it. And you know the crazy.
She been a superstar.
Like, for real, bro. Like what? Like. She just was, it's like, first of all 3 of them look like they could be related.
Facts.
Chrissy, the baby, and she like that show movie right there.
It looked like they all got the same nose, low key.
Maybe.
Look at the picture side by side. Watch.
I'm gonna check it out though, but yeah, that's fine. But that's where Nicki at. Cardi, I'm a little disappointed in Cardi.
Why?
Her first album was so much of a classic, right? For her. And for her not to have a follow-up is crazy. Now, do her work ethic and shit, I love Cardi. I think Cardi is probably the best human being on this world. It's 2 people, I think. They think these people are the ratchetest people in the world. I think these people are the best people that ever have, right?
I believe.
Cardi and Sexy Red. I believe that them are the fucking best human beings on earth. For real. But I don't have that second album from Cardi, and the rap shit is kind of like scaring me with her.
But it ain't like she fell off. It's just the fact that you want more music. That's even more of a reason why she's elite, because you're upset that you didn't get new music. And when she dropped singles, it still be going crazy.
Going crazy. We're gonna always go crazy. I'm a Marty fan. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they call him though, but big Marty. But Well, you got the likes of, and I'm not comparing women. I'm not trying to put them against each other. But when you got the likes of Lala, I'm sorry, what's her name?
Lotto.
You got Lotto. When you got a Lola Brooks, because Lola Brooks, oh my God, killing shit, and she's amazing. And then JT doing her shit on her own. Then you still got Meg, you got Chloe. I mean, you just gotta. It's women runs rap.
Yeah, I believe that. Charts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You can look at the charts from that. And don't get me wrong. We can put Drake back in this conversation for a minute. It's a reason why Drake went to the women. The reason why he got away from Future, and the reason why he got all these niggas are doing features, all these niggas ain't catering to the women. It's a reason for that, because he knew they was gonna run around, and they been running around. He goes to where he goes, and I'm not hating on him for that. I'm Kendrick all day, but I'm not hating on him for that. But the women is ruling everything, and then we go back to the WNBA, because this is where the comparison comes in. Why is the WNBA more popular than the NBA right now?
And low key, it is. It's funny because the crazy thing about it is they finally started putting WNBA in like ESPN and Fox Sports and stuff like that. They finally start covering it like it's an actual sport. They haven't done that in I don't know how many years, except for like they might mention a championship and things like that. Now it's like the stories is like no Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, them in the Olympics. Like they're constantly starting to add it. That's letting you know that the popularity is rising, and not even just because the women are attending, the niggas be up there too, showing love.
But I'm gonna tell you, but what's the biggest thing? And I'm gonna tell you this, you're not gonna like it, but it goes for every field. I don't mean this. I can't say how I want to fuck it. I'm cool to talk how I want to.
Say it, man. Talk your shit, man.
Niggas is bitches, bro. That's
hey, that's real.
Niggas is bitches. The moment that LeBron, I'm about to go in. You want the rant, nigga? Here you go. The moment LeBron James never win the dunk competition, he downplayed the dunk competition. Niggas is bitches. The moment that niggas stop dunking on people and start shooting all these fucking wild ass threes. Nigga, why the fuck I don't see your little ass shoot a three? I'd rather see a woman shoot it. Niggas is bitches. Everything that a woman is, niggas is doing what women is doing. Y'all think we used to make the records that make the girls shake their ass. It's getting hot in here. She take off, so drop down, get your ego on. That's Nelly. Oh, big old pump with it. That's Lou. Yin Yang and the Twang. That's Yin. We used to make songs that bitches shake their ass to. Now bitches shake their ass to their own song. We can't do that. Right. You niggas is bitches. I swear, you niggas been too hard at stop being men and stop doing thug shit, gangster shit, and shit for the culture to be straight hoes. You niggas might as well put on that damn makeup and shit and be a bitch goddamn self. And I don't mean call female bitches, but you niggas is bitches.
Hey, listen, I can't argue with that at all because it's like that's how it seems. And it's like, and don't get me wrong, it has nothing to do with any level of homosexuality or LGBTQ. It has nothing to do with that. It is about the mannerisms of how men are operating. Now that they are really starting to operate, even in a dialogue when they do podcasts and things like that, like they really be like mad defensive. They lighthearted. They get emotional about the smallest things. It's like, yo, where are the men who are standing up for what they believe in, protecting their black women, protecting their kids? Not saying it's not out there, but it's hard to find them on a public setting. A lot of these cats, like you said, they be emotionally driven. You know, they be doing some bullshit, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to take our power back.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you the problem. You want to know the big problem? Mm-hmm. Dave Chappelle had that skit when niggas got reparations. and everybody had a record label and all kind of shit, whatever the fuck. And he said, should have never gave you niggas money.
Should have never gave you niggas money.
Nigga, give you niggas some money. You niggas get money and start acting like straight bitches. Y'all niggas think that just because your bank account is rich, you can do what the fuck you want. I'm telling you, it is something wrong with the psychiatry of what's going on with these dudes. I still go to the park club and dance with girls and twerk, shake that ass, bitch. Oh. I still go to the club and do this shit. I don't know why these niggas go to the club. It's talk. You want to talk to your friend in the club while music playing?
Right.
And then the girls are twerking on each other? You don't want to go cop a feel real quick? Nigga, go, want to feel it? Hey, bitch, what is wrong with this world? I don't know. And I don't mean to sound crazy. It's just cats a door through the deer is kicking in.
It's real.
But it was a thing, John Morant and Anthony Edwards just gotta save basketball. Unfortunately, they're the ones that saved the NBA.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about Anthony, as you said, Anthony Edwards. You're right. Him and John Morant.
When Anthony Edwards dunked on the fucked up thing is ESPN only played it for fucking 1 week. That dunk that was crucial when the nigga hit his bouncing head off the floor.
Right.
It was cool. Vince Carter did that. It was still the highlight still playing.
Right.
I don't know. It's just, even in the workforce, even in the music, even in the executive, anything you go look around, niggas is so much of hoes. They bro, stop being a hoe. Stop being a hoe. You hoe ass nigga.
Facts.
That's my rant for today.
Listen, I agree with it. Listen, I don't have no pushback on that. You know what I'm saying? What you got popping for Labor Day weekend, man? Because I can't find out one black family that's barbecuing right now.
Well, most of them barbecue today. Monday I'm popping out at my homeboy Tommy. He having a little thing, a private event type shit. So I'm popping out over there for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, nigga, I'm working. That's all I can say. Labor Day is for the laborers. It's time to put in that work.
Right.
So I'm still working on records. Trying to finish the records that we got because you got my next project, 12:30 a.m. too.
Yes, sir.
I'm still working on finishing up the project of I Used to Be Famous. I'm just working, bro. That's my mind state right now. A lot of when we have conversations, a lot of shit I got going on. My mental has to be on point with everything, so I only feel good when I got stuff to do. Yeah. So, and a lot of times, and I do appreciate you as one of my good friends that call and either listen or vent or whatever the fuck may be, because they forget that we're normal and we have emotions and shit like that.
Right.
And you have to have somebody to talk to. It ain't like it used to be. You pull up to the bar and talk to the bartender and go home.
Right.
You have to have a situation. We don't want to crash out. So I guess that's what I did learn from these bitch ass niggas, to be able to have conversations.
Yeah, have conversations. Chop it up.
But I ain't going out here doing this whole ass shit, nigga. I'm going to dunk on niggas if I'm going to go play basketball. Right. I'm not shooting no damn three. Fuck that.
Nah, 100%, man. The same thing here. For me, it's like, I just be focusing on making sure we raise these boys the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because me and Makai, we got this battle. We got this YouTuber battle. So you already know I'm in full YouTuber mode. I'm not playing no games. I do my content. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like and subscribe. We get to it. But me and him is in the battle. We trying to, Well, we was both battling to get to 500 subscribers. He actually beat me, but I just got over the hump. Now we battling to get to 1,000 subscribers. Eventually, I want to, like I told him. At first, he was slipping on his YouTube action, and I told him, I said, "Yo, respectfully, if this is what you really want to do, I bought you all the equipment. I got you everything that you need. If this is what you want to do, man, I need you to put your best foot forward. Stop playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Go for it." But in the same breath, I'm like, okay, I did tell myself that I wanted to, work on, doing YouTube and doing more of my podcasts and stuff like that as well. So I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm finna be a YouTuber. He like, nah, no, you're not. I'm like, no, I'm serious. I'm finna go for it. And I started going for it. So when he started seeing me rock and start getting my subscribers up, he started going crazy. And I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's keep this rolling. You know what I'm saying?
I believe in competition. I believe that competition with your kids is a must.
It's healthy, yeah.
I mean, me and my kids, I push my kids to do and be whatever they want to be or whatever I try to steer them in the right way. Mason, he come up with new ideas every motherfucking day.
All the time. That boy finna be rich.
I fear for him. Because, I can't sleep at times because my thinking. Mm-hmm. I know his ass be up. He be having he pump up with a whole Rolodex and it would be like, nigga, what the fuck you get this shit from? But
yep, man. If I call my son right now, he on the live stream right now, going crazy. I already know.
Hey, so let me ask you a question. Because I look at that as amazing, right? Mm-hmm. And I was having a conversation with somebody, and they asked me a question like, "Have you ever met your kid's counselor?" I was like, "I ain't had to meet the motherfuckers." Shit.
You said, have you ever what?
Met the kid's counselor?
Nope.
I ain't had to, right?
Yeah.
I know, but then they asked, "Oh, well, do you think you're doing everything?" I said, "I think I'm doing everything perfectly fine, but..." And he kind of had me guessing, like, do I know this kid teach? I'm like, shit, I know he got A's and B's. That's what I know.
All right.
Why the fuck I need to meet this lady that I don't need to meet? If this thing ain't doing what he ain't supposed to be doing.
All right.
But in hindsight, I speed up to say, the society don't like the thought process of how we look at our kids. Mm-hmm. You feel me? They don't like us push our kids to be creative. They don't believe in that creativity have a check. They don't believe in inventive and all this stuff pays the bills. Mm-hmm. So if we listen to everything these motherfuckers say, technically we're failing, right? But on some nigga shit, a lot of you motherfuckers with degrees be failing with the motherfuckers. Right. It's me failing too. So it's like, I'm failing with less debt. Nigga, the fuck?
Right. Right. And then you got to realize, see, this is the part that people do not get. And I try to stress this. I had a conversation the other day with somebody, and, of course they tried to, offer the idea of, hey, man, music is good, but there's other things you got to work on too. You can't just work on the music. They not even understanding where I'm at. They're not understanding that the music is the gateway. I'm into all type of other shit. But the part that people be missing is, and this is what I had to tell them. I said, listen, bro. I'm like, just remember this. I said, everything we all have experienced on a physical level and a human level in our world as we see it, all of this stuff has been created by the mind of somebody who had a dream. That's it. Dude, from the apartment or house that you in, from the building that was built for you to have your Fortune 500 company in, from the man who started drawing characters to make people happy, and now your kids go on vacation to Disneyland and Disney World to be happy, from the food that you now eat. TikTok is full of creative people who are now starting to make oxtail macaroni and cheese, oxtail pizza, oxtail mozzarella sticks. These are from ideas of creative people that are putting these things together. Why do y'all shit on creators and we're the ones who create society and the community, period?
Because I understand. I know why they do it. Because they talk about job. Because they, you have a broken society that came up. That everything that was put in front of them was broke. Right, and then even Brother Kevin said it before you passed. Like if you going to college for anything outside of science, technology, medicine, and whatever, what the fuck did you go to college for?
Right,
and I was like, for sure. But the problem is when it comes down to these people, to the kids that create and stuff like that, they'll tell you like you ask any woman in this world, they'll be like an engineer. Engineer creates everything. No, an architect do. Mm-hmm. Architect and engineer is two different things. Architect is the one who designs and creates it. Create the design. The engineer make that motherfucker function.
Exactly. and that's the thing. Both professions have a level of creativity to operate. So why niggas shitting on all the other creators that happen to dabble in entertainment? Because at the end of the day, when you're bored, what do you want to go do? You want to go listen to some music at a bar. You want to go watch basketball at a game. All of these levels, from the business aspect to the entertainment aspect, creators is what run the world. So when it's time for your kid that's aspiring to do something on a creative level, why are you turning him down and saying, hey, just go work at McDonald's, it's safer? Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, we finna go for it.
And that's when I was coming up, right? When I was coming up, I just turned like 18. I just turned 18. And dude asked me, what you want to do? Like, I already turned 18, dropped out of college. And she's like, hey, what you want to do? I said, well, I'm about to save my money up and I'm about to do this music thing. He's like, why do every kid think they can come out with music or entertainment? Like, why do everybody think that's the way out? And I go back and I go look at it. At that time, I wasn't educated enough to say why. Right. Met the dude about 5 years later, 6 years later. And you asked me a question last time we talked, and here's the answer. 90% of black wealth come from entertainment.
Man.
90% of black wealth come from entertainment. It comes from some people investing in entertainment. It comes from people being successful off of entertainment. We are built here to don't knock our foundation for what it is. Right. Just because I don't want to use a hammer and be a slave the rest of my life, don't mean that. Just because I don't want somebody to promote me to a partner, and I want to come in as a partner. What is the difference? Right. I think I salute everybody who got degrees. I salute everybody that do what the fuck they're supposed to do. I salute everybody that, if your heart, that's what you desire, do it. I'm not knocking nobody, but do not knock me for saying, well, shit, nigga, all right, for sure, I go to work 20% of my life. The other fucking 20%, I go to the studio. I design, or I make T-shirts, or I make a dance, whatever.
This is the crazy part, right? Mm-hmm. This is the crazy part. So first off, I truly believe that everybody in their life, whatever their God-given talent is, they need to express that. Doesn't have to be for monetary reasons, but you need to express that level of yourself. If you suppress it and don't use it, you're not doing God's justice, in my opinion. Sorry. So if you have the voice of an angel, I don't care if you're singing in the bathroom while you're getting ready to go to work. Do it. It's your God's gift. At the same time, on top of that, always remember, like, this society that we're in, let's just say hypothetically, right? There was a choice that, whether God or whomever, your Most High, had to choose once you were born of what you was going to do or what you was going to be and what your talent is, right?
Yeah.
So let's say for one day he's picking about 30,000 people and he's choosing for those each person what their talent is going to be. Guess what talents is never going to be on a list? Burger King, Costco, Target, Post Office. You feel what I'm saying? That's not your talents, B. That's not your shit. Your shit is helping people, protecting people, singing, entertainment, good speaking, things like that. These are talents. These are things you can use to better yourself. You got to use it. It ain't learning how to fill out applications. Come on, man, stop. So for me, it's like for instance, with the whole video game thing, right? So many people, so many parents hate video games. Oh, the kids just be sitting there and just playing video games. They not getting outside or whatever. First off, let's get this out the way. Every time we went outside, our parents was mad at us because they felt like we were supposed to be cleaning the house. So now all of a sudden, you want us to go outside now? That's what you want? But aside from that, let me make my point. So
hold on. I'm gonna double down on that. You go outside and get into shit,
right? And
then you mad because I'm into something because somebody introduced me to baking soda and cocaine, and I'm with it. Like,
you know what the rules are for going outside. These are the rules. Make sure you come back before the street lights come on. Right. Make sure you don't get dirty. Don't mess up your shoes. Don't fall. Don't get hurt. Don't get beat up. Don't steal nothing. Don't kiss no girls. Don't touch no girls. It's so many. Don't lose nothing that you took outside. It's so many rules. Jesus, I might as well stay in the house for video games.
Hey, low-key, we was low-key playing with our life every time we went outside.
Every time.
They say don't get your shoes dirty, and them like, these are play shoes. Yeah, but you fucking up the shoes.
Right. Oh my God, bro.
You can't go to the beach because your shoestrings is fucked up. Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
And at any given time, if we did one of those things, our parents will beat the living crap out of us. That's why our life is on the line every damn day. Jesus Christ. So
beat up.
Right.
Get beat up.
So let's take video games for instance, right? Like, so me and my son's mother, we didn't let our kids play video games, not work on electronics, but video games until there was until Makai was like 7 or 8 years old, right? But of course,
about this a long time ago,
right? So when they started, they got into it heavy because they was already working on the iPad, making beats, doing work and stuff like that on the iPad already. I had them early. I knew that technology was going to change their lives because it changed my life. I was lucky enough to learn from my cousin Percy, Chunky. What's up, Chunk? I was lucky enough to learn from him, learn how to build computers and put together fans and motherboards and install hard drives. So computers changed my life. I actually stopped playing video games for music and electronics, which together became what Local Astronauts is now, which is a multimedia production company that dabbles in, brand strategy and technology. So This is my career. I'm talking about from me being a teenager, well, a kid, 6 years old, wanting to do music, and then being a teenager wanting to get into technology. It has now birthed my career. Long story short, back in the days, video games was deemed as stupid. It's the idiot box. TV is the idiot box, and video games is going to fry your brain, right? Nowadays, remember I said this, you can literally sit in one chair in one room and you can make up to $150,000 a day playing video games. Listen to me, bro. Cats like Hollow, Kai Sanat, Ninja, Corey Kenshin, these are these YouTube sensations. These dudes be making 30 million, 40 million, 50 million a year in one room, on one chair, playing one PC. Man, I don't care what nobody talking about, bro. You want me to go work at Walmart when I could be sitting here honing my craft as a teenager to where by the time I get 23, I could at least be making 10 grand a week? Stop talking to me, man.
Nigga, that's equivalent to what they used to tell us back in the day. They used to say, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go run, get your workout early, work out late. So when you get 18, you can go work for this motherfucking college. And then you get out of this college to go finally get a check, and it still they don't even add up. Hopefully you get the second check. If you get the second fucking contract, then yes, you made it. But they might cut you between the first 4 years of your first contract, then you might not get shit. This is the fucking life that, I mean, unfortunately, I want better for the next generation. Fortunately, I want better for whatever. Like, I want better for me, my friends. I want better for everybody.
100%.
And it's one of the things that I'm happy that you stream and you do everything that you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I be like, Terry, like, maybe I wish I had a little bit more time so I can get shit popping right now. And I know my shit, I have to take time. My shit takes time. Right? And understanding things. But in the real world we live today, the real world is not real.
Right.
It's more fake as it's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been fake, right? It's always been fake. They always manipulated the stock market. They always manipulated the job. They always manipulated whatever the fuck they want to. We was surviving, thriving off the shit that we had. But let's be real, this world is more faker than it be. NFTs was a thing 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
NFTs is like non-existent right now.
Right.
Music was a physical CD. Music is low-key ain't really existed. We don't really know how it pops on how ironically this shit pops up in your phone. We don't necessarily know.
But the one thing I can say, though, these same mediums have birthed good financial opportunities for more people than it has ever been. Because even then, when the sales was going with music, you know, there was still only a very small percentage of people who were being able to benefit because there wasn't so many avenues. Now it's like, even though the money has kind of like evened itself out, it also, like, you can literally, the chance of you waking up in the morning and being a successful person is more prominent now than it has ever been. So that's the plus of it. Like, even Bitcoin, niggas got rich off Bitcoin, niggas got rich off crypto. It's some kids right now that's like 22, 23, niggas is up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's one thing I would say. The opportunity is there.
Understandable. And you know what? Speaking of the fucking music shit, do you know the year that I decided to take music serious was the fucking year, was the time frame where fucking they know if they want to sell physical or digital?
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm so motherfucking mad. I was in that. It's a couple of artists that's in that. It's in that thing, and we know like me, AD, AV, Compton AV, fucking Genesis. This is just the homies that we had right there. Even from the Joe Moses to whatever. We was right in that block where it's like, nigga, we passing out physical CDs.
Right.
Giving this shit away. But nigga, this shit all going digital. Only nigga like real folk, only nigga that started out that motherfucker was Nip.
Yeah, for real. Hey, but you see even Nip had to go the technology route himself. You know what I'm saying? So
technology when he went to technology before technology hit. Even with the $100 CD, I remember when that came out. I wanted to buy the $100 CD, and he kept saying, he kept preaching this. You go back to the Future interview. He said, go get, you purchase, you get on our email list, and we let you know when our shows and this and that. You get on, he said, go get all the emails, and I hit everybody up we hit everybody up individual.
Fact.
He said, you buy the album, and whoever pays for the album get a private concert. Mm-hmm. Not a private concert, but the concert, and it was like, he was preaching him, and it was like niggas wasn't even listening. To the point where niggas still ain't listening.
Right.
This shit is different. Like this shit different. And if we can't use old tactics in this different world that we live in. Right. We can't buy everything that this world possesses.
Exactly. That's the point. Like, as parents, we have to be able to evolve ourselves and learning new things so we can understand our kids better. Like, even for me, like, I had to really realize, like, no, they not just doing the math problem and the answer no more. You have to show them how you get to that answer. Although we may be mad at that style, but that is a great style to learn, because in today's society, it's how you get to your journey is more important than you being at the journey itself. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you. I don't believe that though.
You got to keep in mind, like for instance, like the math problem. Although they're getting the answer right, but how you get there is like for scientists. You're not finna just go into a science lab and all of the formulas are there for you to do what you do, because it's not a service like that. Science is geared towards figuring out the unknown. So when you learning math and you learning these things, you have to learn how you got there, because it's about redoing a formula 40 times over, but changing one or two things to try to make the formula work. I agree with that. Even in construction, it's not really like, okay, this is exactly what we need. It's like, okay, if I want to make this oval shape, or I want to make it L shape, or I want to make it whatever, what things can I change to make it that way? So like I said, I'm from the old school of, nigga, question, answer. Boom, we good. But the way that they teaching these kids now, in my opinion, I think it's going to be more lucrative for them to be able to build themselves, whether business-wise or strategically, through a company for the long term, in my opinion.
I think they teach the kids as backwards.
As what?
And the reason why I think they teach the kids as backwards. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say this is because Americans have adopted China's way of teaching math. Right. The old way of teaching math, the way that we was in, when we was up there still putting the number, cross multiplying and all that other shit. That is the way that we're teaching kids. We're teaching kids now. China's how they did it. Oh, count the blocks, move the blocks over, da da da. That's what they're doing, and that's what we're doing, right? China's on a whole different, another chapter now. They're 2 steps ahead.
Right. But
I don't like how we. Okay, so what I'm going back with saying with teaching them is yeah, just like the state of California is passing this new law where Los Angeles that you got to have your phone in a pouch, in a lock. I don't like it. I don't like that method. It's not because I don't want the kids on their phone, because I want the kids to be on their phone and be on Instagram and shit. No, the fact that the world is all around your phone right now.
Right.
And instead of taking the phones away, incorporate the shit to make it work. You know what I'm saying? The hard task of what they're doing to teach the kids, they're not doing it. These kids over here in China learning with motherfucking Android teachers. Shit, like 3D teachers and shit. They teach them how to make robots and stuff at the age of in third grade.
Right,
you know
but you gotta remember that China, like Japan, they've been learning like this for a while. In order for us to catch up to China, we would have to literally jump our kids 6 steps. Every kid can't do that. So when China jumps 2 steps, we got to jump another 2 steps. So we're still going to be 4 behind all the time. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
So I agree. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, you got to remember, these kids are not equipped to learn. Even when trigonometry came out, it took a while for trig to come into play in America because kids just couldn't get it at those times. So you gotta walk them in there. The good thing about what's happening now is that the new way that they're learning, that they're being taught, it's going to help them when they get our age, because then they'll be at least caught up to the American technological society as opposed to the Japanese one, which is still always 6 steps ahead. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't really know how. Me personally, I'm sitting there keep looking, and I want to agree with you.
You can look at Mason and already know that we on the right track. Look at Mason.
For sure, I'm gonna break down that right. So Mason goes to school, and Mason thinks outside the box about everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to math, and it comes down to certain criteria.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher said, I want him to do it in this amount of time, like this, like that. I said, they said, I don't give a fuck how much time you take. Get the answer right. He said, but Dad, they don't want. I said, look, if you need to make your multiplication chart before you get the answer, make the multiplication chart.
Mm-hmm.
And then do the work. Yeah, but I never finish the time. I don't care if you don't finish the time.
Right.
This is me talking. I don't care if you don't finish the time.
Right.
They want the math that they want. The thing is that all these countries we coming down to math and they talking about everything is wow. Oh, instantly. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's pi? 3.15. What is this? It went instantly, right? And unfortunately, we don't make top round maneuvers around this motherfucker like that.
Right.
That sounded racist. That sounded crazy. I'm sorry.
No. But you right though. Like I said, you're right in the strategy is weird. What I'm saying is the goal is different now, because what you're saying is you're telling him to make sure that he take his time to get the answer right? The goal in the lesson itself is not even to make the answer right. It is to go through the process of getting the answer. That's the real lesson. It has nothing to do with whether you're right or not. It's about making sure that you go through the process, because our new society is about going through the process. Even in cooking. Yeah, you got the...
But hold on. Before you go, I'm sorry to cut you off. But that's not the process of this shit right now. In the math... No,
it will be. No, like for instance, like the same math you're talking about, right?
They timing it.
Yeah, right. Because, look, when you're doing something like in science, the timing of when you add liquids plays a part in that. The timing when you put something on a conveyor belt to do some things, it plays a part in that. The time when you build something constructurally for a client, it plays a part in that. Whether he gets the timing accurately now or later, it's about him going through the whole process. The more repetition you engage in, the faster your time becomes of getting the actual task done. That's what the future is going to be. Because remember, it used to be for us, oh, how do you do this? Okay, this is how to do it. Okay, cool, I got it. And then now they want you to do that shit over and over again with the same repetition and on time. But now it's, okay, no, first we want you to figure out how to get there. And then once you got that, now let's figure out how to get it in a faster motion that's going to compete with the other businesses that's out there. So it's the same thing. It's just structured a little bit differently. And that's why the kids, it's harder for them to learn these days, because motherfuckers used to be at the dinner table like, okay, what's 5 times 6? What's 7 times 3? No.
Hey,
now you gotta bust it down.
I almost fucked my cousin, my uncle up for that shit. You gonna ask me this shit at Denny's. What is this? Nigga, what is your fucking what's your ratio, your beard, nigga?
Right. And you know what's funny, because even like in our like our daily chores, right, or the things that we want our kids to learn on the fly. Like for instance, Makai is very thorough. When he wants something, he finna do all the research in the world to get it. His brother, his younger brother, Zai, of course, because Zai has a big brother, his first thing to do is to ask his big brother. It's not even to figure shit out. It's to ask his big brother first, because that's his bigger brother. And then Makai be like, figure it out. The same thing that I tell Makai when he asks me a question, because I'm the dad. And I tell him, figure it out. Once they get into the mode of figuring things out, that's the lesson. The lesson is not whether you get to the answer. The lesson is, if you're willing to figure it out, you are already there. You get what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
That's what schools are now starting to implement, aside of just getting the answer right. Because think about it. You know how many people that's been from eras before that done got every answer right in psychology and math and social studies and everything else, but when it's time for them to get to that job, they don't have no research skills. They don't have no reasoning skills. They don't have no know-how on how to figure this shit out. They was just reading from textbooks and getting the answer right.
Yeah, that's because the niggas is fucking. I can remember a fucking book. The niggas
right.
Dictionary and remember every picture.
Right.
So like, fuck out of here. Like, let's be real. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Then you have niggas have a class. Make it happen.
That's what we need, bro. We need to start our own school, bro. Make it happen academy.
Make it happen academy. Like, you crazy. All right, nigga.
And we need to be the deans of it, bro. Make it happen academy, and all we do is hire teachers to ask questions and tell them niggas to figure it out.
Nigga, little Timmy, he don't want to do his homework. Well, make sure he do his homework. Make sure he go to school every day. Like, and do his homework. I don't want to do it. I don't fucking know, nigga. Make that shit happen, nigga.
Right.
Timmy, hey, Tim. Yeah. Hey, she said you don't want to do her homework. He's like, yeah, I don't like her class. Why you don't like her class?
Right.
Because she ain't got no ass. Well, go get BBL. She get BBL, you gonna do your homework. Yep. Get popping. No,
listen, all I'm saying.
That's pure ignorance.
Exactly. So I gotta ask the question. With last thing, when we getting back to pure ignorance? What we doing, man?
Let me tell you something. I can't wait into the king of podcasts and start the year. King of podcasts. Because let's be real, when it comes down to the period started off for shit like Dream Challenge and Wallow, we started off with Instagram. And the reason for was a show personality. But I believe that was a fucking A1 top 10 show. The pandemic stopped us.
Yeah, low-key.
Nah, nigga, that was the answer. The pandemic, fucking, we stopped in the pandemic right before the pandemic started. Everything shut down.
Right.
I'm ready to do pure ignorance. I've been skinny. I mean, big, skinny, big again, nigga, skinny and big again. I am ready to do pure ignorance today, tomorrow, the rest of the day. Yeah, I'm ready to go get a tattoo of pure ignorance. Swear to God.
Nah, that shit's dope. I mean, we definitely got to get back to it. I think it's time. I think the people want to see it. And we put a lot of people on, man. I don't care what nobody say. If they watch the old episodes, man.
Hey, Jonty.
That's a fact.
Your motherfucking ass.
She popping. That's my sis.
Look, tell sis when you're scared.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And we low-key, and I'm going to keep it 100. Her episodes is probably the worst episodes of the whole season. Well, I'm talking about for pure ignorance. Because she didn't want to say nothing. She was quiet. And then, it was still jokes. She still did her thing. It was still funny.
I don't think that was the worst, though. The worst, you want me to talk shit.
Yeah, tell who's the worst? Who's the worst?
The worst was the homegirl that do the flute, bro.
You're right.
I couldn't stand her motherfucker. I love her.
That's my dog, man.
Stand her motherfucking ass. I was like, man, let me call the homegirl to beat this girl up real quick. I remember the episode. That was that
was hilarious. But the intro was the fires, though. The intro was the fires. Yeah.
We had a lot of good shit.
And then that was a violin, actually. Yeah. No, we got a lot of great shit, man. And, the fact that, to be honest, just with this new shorts thing, we can repurpose all of that again before we get to the new season. So that could definitely happen for sure.
Nigga, I'm ready to do pretty much now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, people. I've been asking this nigga for years now. When the fuck we get into this pay act? Because you know what? This pure ignorance is it, bro. Like, all this shit niggas just talk about, nigga, y'all listen to Kevin Samuel, nigga. We was telling y'all niggas what the fuck to do to keep a nigga before Kevin.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Niggas just talking about. We told y'all niggas, and told y'all females, y'all want to keep a nigga in line, don't make the nigga a sandwich.
That's a fact. No lies told.
Everything that we said on pure ignorance is actually coming to the forefront, and they ain't paying us a check for this shit.
No lies told. No, we definitely got to bring it back strong with a vengeance, man. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be crazy for sure. Man, I'm finna finish transferring these files, and I'm finna go to sleep, bro.
I'm in the studio. I'm about to rap. I'm about to drop a track.
You ain't about to rap at all, bro.
I'm about to jet on live and make a rap, make a freestyle real quick. Because, my freestyle says it's coming. Polly Rob is producing the track. Polly Rob is shooting the video.
I got the videos ready. We need to drop one Labor Day or something. Do something, you know what I'm saying? At least drop the promo. We got 2 ready to go right now, bro.
Promo? You trying to punk me, bro.
Bro, we already got 2 done right now, bro.
Fuck it.
You talking about 2 weeks? You know what I'm saying? We might as well drop one now, and then that's when we.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I'm finna make the promo. I'm finna send it to you, bro.
The promo is coming out Monday, the day of Labor Day.
Let's go. Let's get it,
I'm putting in work. This is the first record, first freestyle. I'm going to do about 6 more freestyles tonight because I got to make up for what? Tyler putting work. Fat bitches. They gon' twerk. Tyler putting work. Fat bitches. They gon' twerk.
Get off my phone, man. No, man.
All right, bro.
Peace.
Peace.